Hello everyone and welcome to my internship vlog. Today I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at the companies I work at. I'll show you the workplace, what my tasks are, and I'm showing you what I learned along the way. My internship does not only consist of sales, marketing and administration tasks, but I also get a close look at what goes behind the scenes in the team's industry itself. There are before and guest enter an interaction, a teamed environment, or any other decorative element in a theme park. There's a lot that goes on along the way. There are meetings planned, planning documents, there are proposals, and a lot more. So, without further ado, let's get started and I'll show you around. My internship is actually at two companies. Both of the companies are working as suppliers in the themed entertainment industry. The first I'm going to tell you more about is Teammix. Teammix was founded in 2019 by Carlo Geurtjes when a former company called Team Builders went bankrupt. Carlo Geurtjes sold his company, Lagotronics, and bought Teammix. Teammix is most known for the production of fiberglass items like these ones here. They make IP figures, animals, signages, all kinds of stuff. But their work is not only excluded to these fiberglass figures or things, they also work with metal or wood to make every themed environment complete. Team's mission is to bring the client's concept into a reality and making sure that the client's needs are met. The second company is called Petro Art Production. Petro Art Production specializes in rock work and facade work for theme parks, zoo, water parks or other leisure destinations. Petro Art was founded 10 years ago, but the team's experience goes back to over 30 years ago. Petro Art's mission is to help clients with their needs, but also learn and innovate along the way. What I found interesting about both companies is that most of the stuff happens outside of my office here, but in different countries. Like with Teammix, their production facility is in the Philippines, and everything gets made there and shipped to the theme parks all over the world. And with Petro Art, the head office is in Portugal. And their warehouse where they pre-produce the structures for the rocks is in France. So yeah, you talk with a lot of people from different countries, and I found that really interesting. And this here is where I work. This is my desk. Here I do basically everything. All my tasks revolve around sales, marketing, or administration. I mean, not all, but most of the tasks. That's like my main internship. But sometimes I do other tasks as well, for project management or other stuff. My day always begins with reading up emails because of the time difference with the Philippines. I have to read what's come in overnight, and also things I missed for the day before. So that I'm up to date with everything that is going on. Then Tuesdays and Fridays I update the Petro Drive. This is an administration task. It requires me to update the digital place with all documents that are sent through email or WhatsApp to clients. From clients, I'm sorry. Other thing that I do is update the project progress list, which is a list that gets kept track on every week, which includes everything that with every update from projects, whether they're in the inquiry phase, the quoting phase, or production phase. I'll explain the phases a bit. The inquiry phase is when the client comes in. The send quote phase is when we send a proposal with our scope of work, with our budget, our timeline. Then the quote gets reviewed by the client, and when they approve, we can start sending them invoices, and we'll start with the production. Different tasks that keep recurring but are not weekly or daily are writing marketing text. I do this for social media or for the brochure. And what I learned about that B2B, so business to business marketing, is a lot different than marketing for guests, because you don't only have to sound excited, but you also kind of need to show your expertise and what you can deliver. So my tests are mostly about our projects that are done, or showing what we can do. So for example, I wrote a text about all the things that Petro did for water parks. So we can show possible clients from, hey, we can do this, and maybe they will reach out to us and we can help them. Another thing that keeps recurring is a sales job. It's building commercial proposals. So those are the quotes that I told you earlier about, also called commercial proposals. And I get a budget from one of our co-workers, and then I need to put that information built into a quotation. And the quotation gets checked by the team, and then gets sent to the client. So those were the tasks that are weekly or that are keep recurring. But like I said, the internship is very varied. I also get project management jobs, or I get other tasks that are revolving around marketing, like picking pictures for special presentations, or for or sales jobs that I have to look something up for a client. So yeah, those are just things, examples of what I do, but it's when I enter the office in the morning, I don't know what to expect most of the time, and that's what I really like. Overall, I'm enjoying my internship a lot. I see this as a very positive experience, because I feel like I'm learning a lot. For my first example, I'm going to talk about a more practical example. A few weeks ago, I started there and I didn't know how to use Excel. Like, I followed a tutorial before I got here, but it didn't really help me. And now I use it regularly. I use it for contact lists, for administrative tasks. I use it for project information. Yeah, so that's already a thing that I learned, or a practical thing. I won't say I'm an Excel expert, but I know my way around. The second reason is that I learned to view the themed entertainment more professionally. First, I only looked from a guest perspective, or for my studies also. But I learned to look at it more professionally too. I see ideas become quotes, I see quotes become projects, and I see how projects are planned, built, maintained. And that's something I didn't know before. The third reason that I like this internship so much is because I get some responsibility from some tasks. I'm not only watching other people work, but sometimes I get responsibility too, and I feel myself really being a part of the company and building a career for myself. But of course, there's a downside to everything. I have to, when I get to the office, I have to wake up at 5:30 to catch my bus at 6:25 and reach the office here at 8:15. So my sleep schedule is a bit like this, and it can be really tiring. But the good thing is that I sometimes get to work from home, so I can sleep in a little bit longer. But yeah, sometimes the longer days they get to me. Looking at the future, I'm not sure what my job will be later, but I know that it will be in this industry. I learned that my least favorite part is marketing, so I don't really see myself doing that later. But it's not that I really dislike marketing, but when I get a lot of marketing tasks, I feel like I'm getting a bit bored. I see myself maybe doing sales, but what really interests me the most is project management. I like project management because you get a lot of responsibility and you have to talk to a lot of people. Like, you have to contact suppliers, you have to make plannings, you have to talk to other departments. So that's what I really like. But like I said, I can't say I'm sure, but what I know for a fact is that my next internship will be at the theme park, so that I know the difference from a supplier side and a theme park side. And I hope that gives me more insights. So that's my plan for now, but what my job will be, I can say for sure. But thank you so much for listening to me and watching my vlog. I hope you get a better understanding of what I'm doing, what my tasks are, and what my perspective is of the internship and on my future. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.